guys, I'm Thomas from Thomas and Jack Do Movies, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last video of 2018, and today is going to be different. So, this is going to be kind of normally my videos kind of have some cuts and some edits and some pictures on the screen. Today, it's going to be none of that. I'm just going to press record and then stop recording, and that's just literally all you're going to see. No cuts, no edits. I may not even put this one in the editing software. Actually, you guys, there's going to be 3 or 4 edits in the video because my mom came in a couple times. So, yeah. So today, I'm going to do what I call a movie haul. Now, I'm just going to go through all the movies I bought this year. Now, I have a favorite YouTuber of mine, Sean Chandler Talks About. He does this every month. But since I don't do this every month because I don't buy enough movies every month to do it every month, I can't do that. So I'm just going to go through each movie by genre, starting out with westerns. Now, this first one is The Magnificent Seven, the 2015 or 16 one. And honestly, this is probably my second favorite western of all time. I love this movie. So I bought this because I loved it, and I also have the old Magnificent Seven. So this year, this is the first movie of a collection of my dad's. He actually bought these a long time ago, boxed them away in a box, and this year as we were cleaning out my one of our garages, we found a whole box of old movies, and a bunch of them were movies that I wanted to keep and I wanted to watch. I actually still have not watched this, even though I found this, I think it was in like June. So that's one. Those are my first 2 movies. Next up is a documentary, actually, that I got at a vintage stock, and it is called Guns, The Evolution of Firearms. Now, I absolutely love this because literally, I think it's like 7 hours of just the evolution of guns. And if you don't know me, I am a huge gun person. Like, guns are my thing. Like, guns in movies, that's my life. No, I'm joking. But, like, those are some of my 2 favorite things ever. And just a whole documentary talking about guns is pretty sweet to me. Just the history of guns. So there's that. Next up we have another movie that I found in my dad's old collection, The Sandlot. This is actually a movie that I don't know if my dad bought it or if it's an old movie he owned. I don't know. But I have The Sandlot now. So that's pretty sweet. It's a pretty good movie. Next up is actually one we bought fresh off the DVD printing press, and it is I Can Only Imagine. My mom wanted to see this one, and I had some interest because Mercy Me is the band this is about, and I'm, kind of like that band. So we got it fresh off I think it was out for like 2 days, and we bought this fresh off the DVD press, and I really like it. It's a pretty good, dramas aren't my thing. My, like, sci-fi action movies, war movies, that's my thing. But every once in a while, a good drama will come across, like The Unbrokens. Those are good. And I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get that movie. So I Can Only Imagine. Next up, we have... which genre? I'll do this one next. So this is a war movie genre. Starting out, we have Patriot no, this one isn't directed by Mel Gibson, is it? I don't know. Mel Gibson is the main character in this movie, and I totally love this movie. Like, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, just so you know, you guys, the war movie genre is my favorite genre of all time. Like, ever. So, Patriot is obviously one that's really high up there in the war movie genre. So, this is another one that my dad had that we found, and I inherited. Next up, another movie that my dad had from the box is Black Hawk Down. This movie is super legit. Like, I love this movie, just like I do Patriot. Like, this movie is so awesome. The action sequences, just the story is just so legit. And, true stories, the best stories are true stories, in my opinion. At least being a war movie fan. Now, next up, this is another movie. In my opinion, this next movie we have is my favorite movie of this year. And that is 12 Strong. A Chris Hemsworth movie, Michael Pena team up for a really action-packed war movie with just a great story, great, the declassified story of horse soldiers, just absolutely amazing movie. Just awesome. Like, literally, if there's one word to sum this up, it would be awesome. And that's just all there is for that one. I'll just do action movies next. So starting off with, like, I guess this is an action movie. It's also kind of not an action movie, but we have The Hunger Games. Another one that my mom really likes, and my sister likes this one too. But it was pretty good. The first one was really good, so we actually got this one on Black Friday. I think we also, 12 Strong and Magnificent 7 were also ones we got on Black Friday. But we picked this one up on Black Friday. It's been a while since I had seen it, so we picked it up, watched it. Great movie. Next up is another movie that we found in my dad's collection, a Russell Crowe classic, Gladiator. Just a great movie about Russell Crowe as a gladiator in a fight scene. Just awesome movie. Next up is this is the OG awesome action movie. You know, it's spawned a whole franchise that just has taken off from now, and it is Mission Impossible 1. This is just honestly a classic, and when I saw it on Black Friday for I think it was $2, I was like, I'm picking that up. So Mission Impossible 1, great movie. So should we end with superhero movies? Nope, we're going to end with the other ones. Okay, so next up we have superhero movies. Starting us off on this one is Justice League. Now I know what you're... Why is there two... Okay. I know what you're thinking, Thomas. I hate this movie. Thomas, you're an idiot. Why'd you buy this movie? I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. You know, after rewatching it a couple times, it's not as great as I remember it being the first time I watched it, but I still think it's a pretty solid movie, and it was at Sam's for, I think, $10, so I picked it up there and bought it, watched it. It's a very rewatchable movie, in my opinion. Now, speaking of rewatchable movies, this one is another one I brought straight off the DVD press. Thor Ragnarok. As you can see, I got the Blu-ray with the sweet case like that. I love those that have the cases like that. But I just love this movie. It's probably my... I've always said it's my best favorite MCU movie, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard to decide. But there's Thor Ragnarok. It's a sweet movie. Another one that I actually bribed my mom into getting for me is Spider-Man Homecoming. It was pretty funny because we were in Target and she was having me try on a pair of jeans. Actually, I think I have them back here. Nope, they're dirty. Okay. She was having me try on a pair of jeans and I didn't want this pair of jeans. And I was like, you know what? Hey, if I get this pair of jeans, will you buy me Spider-Man? Sorry, my camera battery died. But, okay, so what I said is, hey, I'll get you a pair of jeans, you buy me Spider-Man Homecoming, so I came out with Spider-Man Homecoming. It was a pretty sweet deal. Great movie. So, next up we have the movie that I have 2 posters of back here. Literally, probably this thing came off the DVD press into the case and then into my hands. Avengers Infinity War. Now, the reason I didn't get it on Blu-ray or 4K or anything like that is because back when I bought this, when it came out on DVD, our DVD player wouldn't play Blu-ray. So I had to get DVD only, as you can see right up there. And, you know, I'm still pretty happy that the fact that I own the movie. I can play it in my car now because it has a DVD on it. So, next up, this is probably... Yep, my favorite find of this year. You know what? I'll save that for last. Never mind. Hype, my favorite find of this year is going to be right next. So, next up, we are moving on to old sci-fi action. And I have 4 movies in this category. First up, we have the Steelbook Predator. Steel, pretty sweet. All 3 movie collections. So, we've got Predator, Predator 2, and Predator is in there. And that was a really sweet find. $20 for that at Walmart. And I think they still have some on Walmarts everywhere. So, hey, if you want to pick yourself up a Steelbook 3 Predator collection, highly recommend that. Next up is one I actually got today. This is a interesting movie for sure. And I still, this is the second movie in the franchise and I haven't seen it yet. Another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So as you can see, I literally just got home from town, and this is still wrapped in its full glory. But this is actually the old special edition with some special scenes and stuff. So hey, I'm excited to pop that in and watch it whenever I get the chance. Now this This is my favorite find of this year. Limited edition DVDs, 3 DVD collection with a book to go with it. Here we go. It is the Dark Knight trilogy. The Dark Knight trilogy is my favorite trilogy ever. Taken Expendables, I don't know what else. Put other trilogies in the comment section. This is my favorite movie trilogy ever, and it has, in my opinion, the best comic book movie of all time in it, and that is The Dark Knight. You know, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, but it is just so awesome. Comes with this nice little, the making of the Dark Knight trilogy book, which I thought was really cool. And it's just like such an awesome franchise, such an awesome trilogy, totally worth buying. I think this was $12 at Walmart. So hey, Walton and Walmart, they may still have some available. And so yeah, that was my movie. All the movies I got this year, I'm calling this a movie haul. Here we go. Let's see if I can get all these in one hand. All the movies, crap. All the movies I bought this year. Also, you guys, I bought Saving Private Ryan and We Were Soldiers, but Jack is borrowing them right now because he wanted to watch those movies, so they're not actually in my collection right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this kind of different. There'll probably be like 2 cuts in the whole thing, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Thomas from Thomas and Jack Do Movies. What are you doing? Why? No. You've made a cameo in other videos. Trust me.
You have to show me when you're done.
Okay,
I was just going to peek in. You didn't even need to acknowledge me.
Now do you have to do the whole thing over?
Yeah, I gotta restart everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lock the doors.
Thanks for watching Thomas and Jack Do Movies. Stay tuned for bloopers. I'll see you next time. Peace out.